never bleed. Truth is that strangers like magicians never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth start. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I'm fun that you here with me. But you I don't know what's you're in. I'm fun that you here with me.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. My partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers take over first and 10. From the stick. Here we go. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Okay, ready? From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. Come on. Hit. From the gun, here's Milton. Metcalf with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation? You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If they need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 18 yards on the connection. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steeler first down.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he'll get about 5.
Aziz Al-Shire on the
26-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Ready, break. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Exiting the pocket right, he's got his big tight end, Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Steelers. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's dealt. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards. First and 10.
Here we go.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
So after 1, it's the Steelers with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And At this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
All right. 11, 18, what's that? 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Complete to down. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and it's certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
All right.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Buggy. 18, what's that? Why Tony?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. So Mixon, touchdown Texans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
On play action, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that? 2J. 2J. Hey, we're no more.
Back to throw. Stroud. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. 2nd and 5. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, and
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get stopped.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
18. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Speed left, speed left.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and
Jaime
goal.
Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Ready. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's complete. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
18 rattling.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Metcalf makes the grab again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
Steelers
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. To the air once more is Milton. And he'll take it on in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first first down. They keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans cut the deficit down to 1. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And this one will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
On the quick, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Laying out, and he made them. What a play. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Tony.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Stroud going up top. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get that to Wilson. Pick up a 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. Into space. Still going. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Play action. Stroud looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can hit them.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18. What's up?
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away as he's on to punt for the second time. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Hey, uno more. Here we go. 18. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
All right. Look at hot. 18. What's that? 19 Texas. White Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The big veteran, Cameron Hayward. He gets there for the sack. up 4th down. On the return, it's Austin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 30-yard line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. 70 Timber.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Let's go now. Ready.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. Who outs another kick for his favorite target. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Buffalo 18.
A gain of 15.
18.
1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Milton. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 46. Here's 2nd and a yard. Milton going to look to throw it again. Over the middle, Metcalf has him. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down to the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Milton. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Milton. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. To go for 2.
Steelers will line up for the
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milton. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
20. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. Well done by the defense. And this is going to stay a 2-possession game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready up. Ready. Liking 18.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. He'll swing this out to Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. On first down, here's Milton. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Here's Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and
9. Ready, set. Back. 19, go.
They'll drop to throw toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up third down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
The shotgun, a throw from Milton. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This can go all the way back for a pick six.
Second and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Second and goal.
All right. 18. What's that? Buggy. Look the hot. 2J.
Crowd to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Bear to add the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
19.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the visitors.